throws the buzzer-beating dunk. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific...
Clark, third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
And the basket by Lillard.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Irving kicks to James. Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Matthews a screen on Irving. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
On the wing, James. He's got 13. Poke loose. Matthews into the lane. An easy 2 points on the layup. Matthews has got 8 points.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Timofey Moskov, 7'1", a shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
There we go, one more time. Give it up for your...
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. Lopez a screen on Smith. The drive by Lopez. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Batum, good.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game for LeBron. 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points and knocking those free throws down and helping your team any way you can.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Chris Kaman has checked in for Lopez, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Blake kicks to Matthews. The shot no good. Shumpert with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 2nd in rebounding, 3rd in scoring. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Out left to the wing. Shot from the low block. Aldridge, no luck. The Cavaliers leading. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his third year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Cleveland also making a change. Dellavedova's checked in.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And here is Blake. Leonard with a screen on Irving. Blake kicks to McCollum. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Pass to King. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Here's Love. Clanks the dunk off the rim. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Tristan Thompson is out there with Mazda. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith. And it's Irving in a corner.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get it going.
And that one's good.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith dishes to Thompson. Out to Smith. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Batum comes in for Wesley Matthews. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
5 on the clock. Irving drives in. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And James throws it down hard.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. Just let him go. Who cares? That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Batum. Aldridge kicks to Batum to take the lead. Another miss by Batum.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Irving. Smith the pass to James. Here's the 3. Goes back up. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Here's Aldridge. And And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for Portland.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
And they double up James. Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. That's good.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
James outside. Now the pass to Thompson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Love check in for Thompson. 1:27 left in the fourth. Aldridge with his 3-9 Irving. Lillard attacking. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
First free throw is good, and then will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
He feeds it to Aldridge. And he gets it to go.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And Love has it in the corner. Here's Mozgov. Lopez with the steal. Lillard again, Smith. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. To take the lead. Aldridge misses.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
On the wing, Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. James in the post. He's covered by Matthews. Lillard with it. From downtown. He's off from 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 in the tie, or the quick 2 in the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim. And, that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Here's James. It falls!
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there.
Wait till you're now.